Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's go ahead and make sure you all can hear me. If you would please go ahead, type the number 1 in the comment section below to let me know that you can. I would greatly appreciate it. And as you do, keep in mind that everything we look at here today is for educational purposes only, and nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. And if you like what you see here today, folks, make sure you're following along with us on all the various social platforms. Subscribe here on YouTube. Ring the bell. Make sure you get notifications set up so you know when we're going to go live and when we publish a new video, which we probably put out between lives and recorded somewhere between 8 and 10 videos a week show up on here. So you definitely want to check it out. Morning there, Derek. Morning, everybody else. How are you all doing? Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. It is an interesting morning for me. I kind of feel like this morning. After teaching last night, because I was so freaking wired last evening. Usually 11 o'clock, I've had it. My eyes are closing. If I'm watching TV, I'm falling asleep on the couch. Last night, after teaching the 30 Days of Trading Success, what a great class. You didn't catch it. What a great class last evening. I was really excited about it. But we had some really great questions in there last evening as well. So that was pretty cool. We'll get a video replay up of it shortly, but for now, we're good to go. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the future. So I think I need to get a crystal ball and say, okay, let's look at the futures. All right. All right. So let's see. We're up 4.5 points right now. What a great recovery in the last little bit, because we've had a slide right from about that European market time. Gave us another double top pattern. Push, push, fail. We're up 4.5, 4 points right now on ES, which is S&P 500. When we look at the Dow, we're down 5. So kind of nothing happening there. A few more minutes, we may be positive again. Big move on NASDAQ right now. We got jobless claims and I think income spending coming out this morning. So wicked candle there. We're up about 47, 48 points right now. And then on the RUT, the RTY, we're down about 70 cents. So not a real big move. Much different pattern. We just kind of been flat-ish. We had to move down, but kind of flat-ish in comparison. Bitcoin, back to 47 and jingle again. Nice move up on Bitcoin. Yesterday, we hit that 48, pulled back to about 47. So we're up about 380 right now. Ethereum has had a huge push in the last couple of minutes, just as Bitcoin had. We're up 43 points on Ethereum right now. And then we look at gold, right? Lots of fears out there still. Come on. Gold's had a nice climb right now, but we gave a lot back in the overnight. Tremendous amount. Push up in the European. Actually, no, this was not European. This is 1:30 in the morning. So from the European, we kind of fell and bounced back. So we're about where we were now. We're up 0.5 point. Not a big move. And then we look at oil, right? Big drop in the overnight session from 108 to 103 in minutes, right? Within a half an hour, we had that drop off last night about 10 o'clock. And we're down right now about $6, about almost 6% down on crude oil right now. So interesting. We're back down to that 100 level, which is where I keep saying I think we're going to wind up at that price point. So here's what we're going to do at this point. Go ahead and drop in the trades that you did from yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and spend some time on the ones that I did here as well. And we'll go from there. I'd love to see whether you made money, it went against you, you broke even, funded, non-funded. It doesn't matter, folks. This is all about creating that community, sharing everything in here. We're going to share the trades that you did yesterday. We're going to share the candidates that you're looking at today. All right. So with that, let's go take a look at yesterday. First one was BNTX. Right. So BNTX, I had said it was earnings that came out. They were up. We're looking for a bull put spread below 166. So if we go back here and we go to BNTX, we got the gap up and we pulled back. Now we were looking at below 166. So right out of the gate yesterday on the 165, 162 half, because I said below 166, 65 is our first one. I was able to get 55 cents credit for a $2.50 increment, 55 cents. I was able to get out of it towards the end of the day for about 20 cents. So 35 cents on that one. That was good. One contract, $35, 10 contracts, $3.50. Second one was Lululemon. Now, we used to have Lulu in our power option plays many years ago, but it had dropped to a point that it was $50, $60, $70, wasn't moving much. We took it off our list. We've looked at it multiple times in the recent past, but have chosen other companies to add on instead as replacements. But they had earnings come out. We were looking at a bull put spread below 350, right? So I did the 350, 345s on Lulu, right? So, I mean, we were, well, on the open, we're up here, but on our bottoming there, right about 360, 61, somewhere around there, we're looking at 350, which is way down here, okay? Got a $1 credit on Lululemon and was able to exit out of it for 10 cents. So I like Lulu a lot. And the reason I like it a lot is because kids like it a lot. I remember growing up, man, I didn't have cash in my pocket to go buy clothes. Kids today, they rule what gets spent on clothing, right? I mean, my kids too, when they were younger, they always seem to have plenty of money to go buy clothes. So let's see what we got here, guys. Hopefully you guys did some as well also. Hey, appreciate that, Paul. Paul said OPEC only modest increases. Okay, well, we need to fix our own energy issues here. Period. The end. President needs to step up and fix this once and for all. I watched a polling guy this morning. Not looking good for the Dems right now. If they don't do something major very quickly, it's not looking good whatsoever, right? For the midterm elections. So we'll see. Let's see. Alan said, holy Home Depot Batman. There you go, Alan. Sounds like a plan. John said, SPX long call, 50%. SPY long puts, minus 50% on the SPX. Long puts plus 40%. All right. Erica said United Healthcare. Wonderful. Right. Woeful W Day. Yeah, it was an interesting one yesterday, W Day. Let's see. Evelyn said, chased some SPY scalps and lost 3.5%. Step back and put together my pop 5K list. There you go. Excellent. Good. Not good on the 3.5%, but good on the pop 5K. Ops trader, SPY bear call spread, 93% winner. Yes, still holding the bull put spread. There you go. Frankie B, put on SPY up 27%. Call on Apple, swing trade up 38%. I like the numbers. Robert said Micron bull put spread stopped out for a loss. SPY call stopped out for a loss. Facebook call small gain. SPX took 60 cents for gains. All right, mixed day for you, Robert. There you go. Paula said 20% on SPY. Put got out on pullback. Should have waited for the following drop. All right, well, listen, you follow your plan, Paula, right? You learn from it, but you follow your plan. Jeff said, got out of Tesla finally for $6,500 total on profit on 5 contracts. Great job, Jeff. Great job. Yep, we talked about this the other day. Outstanding. Good. Appreciate you all sharing that. And with that, let's go take a look at today's candidates. So you can see my list right here on today's candidates. I've got a list built in Omega charts, so we're going to go there first. So let me see. AMD is our very first one, and we don't have a whole lot today. It's end of week, so not much out there. Right now on AMD, they had a downgrade come out. They were in a bullish bias. They're down right now to 116.5, we'll call it. So we're kind of in the middle here. So I'm going to look at a bear call spread above 122. Above 122. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, we got $1 increments, so that's fine. Right above 122. Baidu, they're back in delisting. Now they're talking social media companies as well for delisting. So they're down again today. Let's see, about $4. They're down at 140 right now. All right, so that puts them still above that 136 level, but below all our moving averages and getting close to we're in bearish territory with it, but almost true bear. So we'll look at a bear call spread above 153. So let me just pull the option chain over on that one. Let's see if we need this many strikes. All right, just too busy for me when it does. Let me fix this. It's just too wide. Okay, so I said a bear call spread above 153. So yeah, I do need more. All right, so above 153 means we're going to be at 155. We didn't get anything on it. There was no premium yesterday. So we'll have to see where it opens up, but I'm not seeing any real good premium here. I think we're just too far away on the position. So from the fib line. So we may just not get enough premium on it, but that's my game plan. I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to change it so I can get a better premium. I need to be above that 153. All right. If you want to be more aggressive and you want to do 152.5, that's your call, but I would rather stay above that 153. All right. 5, FIVE. So 5 below, right? They're up $3.80 right now. It was earnings that drove them up. So they're sitting at 164 even right now. So we're right up at that resistance, guys. You see the problem? Good earnings, but I need the stock above 167. And then we can look at a bull put spread below 167, below 166. And actually, I'm going to say I want the stock above 168. You got to give it some room. 20 cents above here is not going to help me much. That's popping our head up is all that is. Yeah, there you go. Ops trade. Nice job, Jeff. Yeah, it was a great trade. John said, forgot bear call spread on SPX for 60 cents thanks to Brandon. There you go. Yeah, he's doing a great job. He really is on the SPX trades. Okay, after 5, we've got NVAX. Guys, this is where I'm going to ask you to drop your candidates in. What do you want me to take a look at? We've got 3 left on our candidates there, guys. And I want to talk for a moment today about gaps. I've got an actual training coming up on gaps, and I want to talk about it in a moment. So we'll get there. But NVAX, NVAX, COVID-related, right? Drugs, COVID drugs. So they're up $1.15, about 76 right now. So 76. So my 8 moving average is 77. Excuse me there, 77. And my 21 is about 78.5. Yeah, I'm going to say wait. The COVID news, this is Europe and 12-year-olds getting it or something is what they were for, what this was about. So I'm going to pass on that one. Just not my favorite trade at all to look at right now. Snow. Something I don't want to think about is snow. Coverage was initiated on snow. They're up $1.37 to $2.33. All right, so we're above the 232.83, right? So we're a little close. it's not a great move up. It's only $1 and change. We're a little close to be looking at that 233 as our credit spread, somewhere down below there, even 232. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to look at a bull put spread below 226. And I'm going to write next to it aggressive. Right? And also not my favorite. We don't have enough move up. I'd love to see us make the move up to 234, 5, pull back and bounce. Then I'd feel a lot more comfortable below that 233 level. But picking the spread below the 8 moving average at least gives us a little bit of wiggle room in there that we're not dealing with blip, blip. It goes up, goes down, and we're underwater already because we violated our short leg. All right, so last one is WBA. All right, WBA, which is Walgreens, earnings out on them today. They're down $1.21 on their earnings, right? So they're sitting right now at 46.25. So we're right at that 46.54. So I need the stock to get below 46.5. Then I would look at potentially a bear call spread above 47. And again, I don't want it to just go down pennies below. I really would like it to get down to that 46, 45.75, come back, retest, and fail. That's the best entry for me. Instead of just a quick hit, boom, 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 it broke, and we take this trade, right? Too many times you see it move based on the news, and then it just whips right back in their direction, especially around a support or resistance level. So let's see what we've got here, guys and gals. So Frankie is asking for a net. NET. This came up the other day in the Benzinga show when I was on. A student had asked for a net. So let me just change symbol groups here so I can start looking at it. And if you got symbols, guys, drop them in. So net NET. Let me see where they are today. All right, so right now they're at 125, up 60 cents. All right, so I mean, I like that we're moving averages are just about in the right order, Frankie. Not quite, but the 21 will probably cross up today if we get any kind of movement, the green above the brown line. If we get any kind of bullish movement today, we should see that move up above. So I do like that. 124 to 144, we'll call it, would be 20 points. Give me a second. Let me just do it again. Just want to see what the fib it is. So 20 points. Yeah, we probably don't need a fib in here, so we're okay. It's tight, but we're okay. So 124 is support, and I would obviously be cautious there. I'd have my stop set down below that 120 level, which would be my 8 moving average. And you got a target of 143. So as long as you can get the bounce and the continuation, I like it. I like it. So I hope that helps, Frankie. Let me know. Derek also asked for NET. Wonderful. Andres, that's cute. It's a green apple. So let's see. Apple, finally gave up on their winning streak yesterday. What did they say? 2010 was the last time they've had that many winning days in a row. Was 2010. So earnings are on the horizon for them. So just as an FYI, if we look at Apple this morning, right now they're up 28 cents, 178. So not a whole lot. Andres, for me, I would either A, look for the pullback to the 176.25 level on a bounce, or B, I would be looking for pivot points today to see if I can get enough movement out of it and look for potential on pivots. So just quickly, if I jump over to my pivot template, and we're not going to be able to see it just yet. And let me just make it full screen. Let's go to Apple. So the difference between the pivot and R1 as an example, just one deviation away, 178, 179. You only have $1 in there, so it's really tight. I would probably get rid of or not use the midpoints. It's just too tight. But either I would be looking to use pivots like that or the pullback to the 176. And 183 is your resistance level. So you got a lot of room to run. It moves $4.30 a day, so not too shabby. All right? Hope that helps, Andres. Let me know down in the comments below. Robert's asking for ADP. Is the first one. Still okay on earnings right now. Let's see where ADP is at this point. ADP hasn't printed yet this morning that I could see. So it's flat. All right. So, but we're above the 618. So we've always got to be cautious, Robert, of the H pattern setting up. Right. We look for that 1 to 2 standard deviation move, which means down to 221 as low as 214 for that H. If we can get the break above, Robert, and retest and bounce, then you got 235.5 as your target. Right. But this is one that flies always in the face of the current pattern. Right. If we look for that potential failure to take place at that level. So I like it. You got two different ways of trading it depending on what it does. Right. And then Amazon, we don't get a lot of that here. I think we'll get a lot more after the split. So Robert, for obvious reasons, we need to redraw a fib. We're not going to do it here though. We're going to do it at, in pop, right? Because these are pop stocks and I only changed them there in front of the group. So they don't all of a sudden look and go, wait, why did Amazon change? When did that happen? We'll talk about it this week, but we're getting that pullback in there. But right now, if we look at Amazon intraday, where are we pre-market? We're up 16 points to 33.42. Nice. So we got our bounce up off of there, Robert, right? 34.22 is our resistance. Let's see. Yep, 34.22, and then 88 is above that, which is the previous fib over here. So always room for that kind of move, Robert, because they move about $100 a day, Amazon. So very nice. Very nice. Just caution at the 33.37 level. That's all. But I like it. They're on my list for today already. All right. Hope that helps, Robert. Paula's asking for SPY. All right, so SPY, we are down 26 cents right now to 458.5. So we're getting the failure off of that 764. Actually, this is a potential Fibonacci 4-step trade. Paula, where we close above, we break, retest, and fail with 453 as our support level. So we're in a tight spot, and we're not moving much. Paula, only being down 26 cents right now. We don't have yes, we're bearish, let's take a bearish trade. We don't. We are a little bit away from that 460. So what I'd be looking for today is are we going to get the push up and the fail, or the break of the 460.82, the retest and the bounce? Definitely look at pivot points on SPY for today. Hope that helps, Paul. Let me know. Debbie said, lots of snow here today. Beautiful. Where are you, Debbie? Let's see. What is your SPX trade? Well, SPY, Debbie. I'm looking at SPY. SPX is the trades that Brandon does on the condors that he does. He crushes it on a daily basis. So SPY is what I'm looking for. So I'm looking at the break of the move up to the 460.82 and the fail, or the break of the 460.82, the retest and the bounce, and take the bullish entry. Let's see. John said SPY long off the 460.82 fib, end of month quarter. So maybe tricky in my opinion. Yeah. So, you see where I'm talking about, on SPY, John, you're looking at that same level, the 460.82, and tricky is the right word. We don't have a good setup. We're in a bullish bias, not true bull, but we're close. We're in a bullish bias, and, we're looking at the potential of that pullback, but we do have a fib 4-step in there. So it definitely shows some negativity potential in there. So hope that helps. There you go. Good, Frankie. Francisco's asking for Mark. All right, let's take a look at Mark. Francisco, is that an 85-cent stock? Do I have the right symbol in there? Oh, they're even optional. Go figure. Holy mackerel, 650. That looks like a bad print. Is this like a Reddit stock? Man, they were up at $14. They're down at 85 cents. Yeah, So let's see. So Francisco, I don't even know how to play it, and that's because that I am not that low price stock trader. Just out of curiosity. Well, I mean, someone's got an interest in it. Look at that open interest on these options. So a lot less strikes. I wonder how long the Aprils have been written. A lot less strikes going on the further out positions, but I was just curious as to how that laid out. So right now, Francisco, forgetting about price, right? Forgetting about price, the first thing I see is there's going to be a resistance level right up in here, which is, let's see, is that, no. I don't remember I lost my tips on the side there, and I don't remember the code to bring it back. I got to go find it. So we're talking about, $1 or so is we've got some resistance. You don't have a lot of room above that. Moving average wise, we've got moving averages are in a neutral bias. We are getting lower highs if we top out here, right, and fail. We have higher lows, though, so a little bit of a wedging pattern. You got earnings coming out, looks like potentially today. So a little caution on it, but to me, if I was going to take it, it would be a very small position, and it would be in an aggressive portfolio that I'm willing to lose all of it because it's only 85 cents right now, and we were $1.60 just a few months ago, right, in December. So double the price. So we already lost half the value. You could see that thing go to zero as well. So caution there. Yeah, definitely a Reddit stock. Okay. There you go. All right, Francisco. I appreciate that. Let's see. Alan's asking for FE. All right, so FE. All right, I don't want to drag it. I just want to move it out. So not a lot in there, Alan, as far as numbers. The distance in there is a little too tight for me. But with that being said, pull back to the 45 and a move up to 46.5 is your next resistance level, right? And then HPQ. All right. So I generally tend to find that HPQ, I can't get good covered call premium on them. I mean, it's to the point that when they pop up on a list for Covered Call Explorer, I usually discount them. I don't even pay attention unless I don't have a lot of candidates that week. I'll go check it out. So 38.5 up to 40.25 support and resistance. I love that we do have a confluence of the 8 moving average there, right at that 38.49. And we're down right now to 30. Oh, we're down a bit. We're down 36.90. So we broke. We're in the middle. You got to get back above that 38.5. Or I'm not interested at all in it, Mike. All right. I hope that helps. So John said Nvidia current price is 277.68, long off of the 274.38. Nvidia. And let me just check it one last time. Nvidia. So it's up $1.40, 278.30. All right. So yeah, I like where it closed. All right. So a couple things, John. I like where it closed, right? I love the moving average being at the 274.38 level. We got our bounce this morning. I would not mind a little bit of a pullback, but on a stock that moves $14 a day, I'm not as concerned with it, right? Because it's only up $1.40. So absolutely, I'm all over this one. I'm going to put it down on my list to make sure I check it because of that confluence in there. So appreciate it. I'll normally do that after we're done here today, but I already got that one on my list. So there you go, John. That's it. Yes, Darlo is asking on Amazon, is that a good H pattern, right? So the H comes off of the 618. So what we're actually looking to do here is redraw the fibs from bottom to top because we're moving in that bullish direction now. The move down here on Amazon came up. We want the failure off of the 618, but we want to close near it. This gapped up to it, dropped to the 50, and then gapped down the next day. So this became a Fibonacci 4-step, which worked amazing. We closed above, we got below, we retested, we failed, and we went to the 618. This right here, we don't have it at this point, Darlo. So, but back here wasn't H, it was just a little too high. Yeah, Karen, sure, I could show the pivots on it. The problem is I don't have the pivots yet today. My pivots don't start to print until after the market opens. It's just the way the program was written. So it's not pulling anything from the data until the market starts. So, but that's Apple. So you asked for SPY. Like I said, but all the numbers are yesterday, so I don't have anything yet for today, which is the only thing I dislike about the program, about the indicator. This one is you got to wait for the open to give it to us. Let's see. Debbie said Wisconsin. Yeah, snow is not my thing anymore. I'm just not interested in it whatsoever. But I'm glad you like it, Debbie. Take a picture. Debbie, take a picture. Send it to Amelia. Oh, you'll get all kinds of loving from her, guys. She loves snow. Darlo said, doesn't it all work at the same high price, low price? Well, yes, it does. So it's high, low, close. It's yesterday's high, low, close. Add them up, divide by 3, you get a pivot. But the program doesn't print until the market opens. So it's just the way it was written. John said, thank you. SQ, same setup as Nvidia. Let's see. Let's take a look at that one, John. We got a minute. Let's see. Actually, the producer's like, no, we don't have a minute. We're at 9 o'clock. Let's go. Same setup. You're exactly right there. Right? You're exactly right, John. There's the same setup. 137.48. You got room up to 148.5. We move $10.50 a day on this on Square. Guys, $140 stocks that moves $10 a day. All right. That is awesome. What's that? 8% a day of its value it moves on a daily basis. Perfect. Sean, can you drop in that gaps class? Guys, here's the problem. I am seeing it with traders all the time. I'm getting way too many questions on it, which is why we're going to do a free training next week on gaps. Sean will drop it in there for you. You're seeing stocks gap up, and traders are jumping in on those trades and in many cases getting their heads handed to them, and they can't understand why, right? There are times that gaps tend to fill, and there are times that gaps tend to go, and you need to understand when the right time is and the right trade to take. This one simplicity of understanding this one piece that I'm going to teach you in this training will keep you away from these gaps that can crush you in the trade. All right. So you definitely want to learn how gaps work, what they are, and so forth. So we're doing a training. It's next week. I don't remember the date. Let me see. We should have it here, I think. Guys, you can always scroll through and see what we've got. There we go. Trading the gap. And this is the link that Sean dropped in for you guys. So it's nice and easy. You just go right there. And hopefully it decides to open up. So it's April 7th at noon and April 11th at 8 p.m. So I've got one each. And that's pretty much my MO lately, guys, is I'm just going to do one noon class, one 8 p.m. class. I mean, last night's class, we had, 700 people in it or something like that in the class. So we're doing one class. Hopefully you can make it. If not, we'll try to get replays out on it. But, it's called Trading the Gap, right? So go ahead and check it out. I love this guy's face. Ooh, right? Big gap. What do I do? Right? The road's going down now. So go ahead and check that out, folks. With that, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, everyone. I will see you back here tomorrow to wrap up the week. All right. Bye for now.